I believe firmly that AI will be the death of the authentic voice. And this video will be elaborating on that singular thought. It feels like it's invaded literally every part of our lives, so much so that it even invades our text messages. Like, I don't want to read an AI summary of what someone texted me. I'm just going to read what they texted me. I don't know why I would ever need that, because they're texts. They're not emails. Hopefully they're not paragraphs unless I do something really bad and, someone's pissed. But yeah, even with like my mom, there will be times when I'm walking out of my room and I see her on ChatGPT and she puts all of her medical information on ChatGPT. She just puts all of her information on ChatGPT. And I'm thinking, one, this is a massive security risk. This is, the IRS, the CIA. Something's going to happen. Something bad is going to happen. And it's going to be because my mom put her medical records on ChatGPT. But she'll just take everything it produces at face value. And I'll ask, did you fact check this? Are you absolutely positive that this information that you're reading, you're not only reading it, you're disseminating it to other people, the people you're around, your loved ones. And I ask her, are you absolutely positive that this is true? And she's like, yeah, it has to be. It has to be. ChatGPT never lies. ChatGPT never lies. I'm like, ChatGPT lies all the time. I have no idea what kind of like how you think that, but it's wrong. But my main gripe with AI is more so about how it taints art. And there are a few ways I can go with this. I'm in college right now. People use AI to write their essays, and I don't really care about that. I don't really care. Like, you're trying to get a good grade, so I can understand why people would want to use it to write their essays. But if you're doing art or something, to bump up your SEO, I think it makes sense. But to write your captions, or if you have something on like Substack, using generative AI to write your articles for you, because that's become a thing. People have just been using AI to write their articles for them. And that's very unfortunate. I'm not a fan of that. Because if you have an opinion, if you are conscious, then you have a story. You have something you want to tell people. And I think it is a useful skill to learn how to articulate your thoughts and show people what you actually want and not use the filter of an AI to yield that. It's just kind of weak. Because I want to know what you want to say. And you can argue that AI, the data set for AI is human-made content. So you're kind of seeing what people want, but you're seeing the average of what people want. You're seeing the average of the extremes and of all the other information out there. You're just getting the composite average from the data set. And I don't care what the composite average from the data set is. If I wanted to know that, I would talk to people I know. The average person has the average opinion. You know what I mean? I want to hear what you have to say. I don't want to hear what a robot. And then it gets a little weird at a certain point. Because then you have, if you go and look at stock photos now, if you literally Google anything, any kind of animal or something, maybe not too niche, but if you go and Google images, you'll just see AI images of these animals. You won't see the actual animal. You won't see photography of the actual animal. You'll see some Gen AI, ChatGPT, Sora abomination instead of what you actually want. Because if you're looking for stock photos, you probably have a business or something. And that calls into question how the data sets are curated. Because if you have a data, like, I don't know if all the information given to ChatGPT is curated. I don't know how they're yielding all this information, right? Because they could just be sifting through all the Google data and using that to curate the data set. I don't know how much overlook there is, because if these people are not actually looking out for what is going into their system, that creates a heap of problems. That creates so many problems, because then you have AI data getting fed into the AI So the data set is just more AI. Like, I don't know what you do at that point. It's just an AI. I don't want to say the word circle jerk, but that's kind of what it is. And then you're using that to produce whatever content you want on whatever social media platform. You know, if you're trying to make a tweet or something, I won't call it X, it's Twitter. Let's be real, it's Twitter. If you're trying to make a tweet or something, or you're trying to make I don't know, an Instagram caption or a YouTube description or something, then you just get this AI mess of more AI information. You know what I mean? Like, that's so weak. The fact that some people can't even fathom writing their own essay, let alone just like a paragraph, maybe not even a paragraph, just like 2 sentences. That's like that's a terrifying thought. That's so dystopian. That is incredibly dystopian. And that's why I don't want to lose my authentic voice. I truly want to be something, and I implore you to want to be something as well. I don't want you to grow old and wonder what could have been because you're just relying so heavily on AI. There will be a turning point when you cannot differentiate AI from non-AI. I saw Elon Musk on Joe Rogan, and he was saying that the future of phones will just be your phone interpreting your brain and giving you the content that you would want to see the most. It'll just interpret it on the spot. That's a terrifying thought, that people are just obsolete at a certain point. I don't want to be obsolete. Do you want to be obsolete? You don't want to be obsolete. Let's be real. We need more creatives. We do. I don't want to see any of this slop out there because it just seems like everything is kind of homogenized into this mess of, I don't know, like I was going to the gym like a month or 2 ago. And one of the employees that works there at the front desk was watching an AI story time. I glanced at his phone and I was like, I don't know what this is or what you think this is. And I'm baffled that you're even watching this. Like, is this really how you're spending your time? It's a little unfortunate, truly. When I watch a video and I curate my social media consumption, very heavily because I just want to consume what I want to consume. I don't want some AI overlords or algorithmic overlords telling me what I should watch. I know what I like and I know what's good for me, so I'm going to consume that content. Some people are just okay with just consuming slop. Like, for instance, for YouTube videos, I would love to hire artists or something. If, you know, a bunch of artists went out of commission because they have no one to commission anything. If people are just going straight to AI because it's easy and the system asks you to just churn it out. So why would you pay an artist to do it when you could just churn it out? You could type it in, you get the thing, bada bing, bada boom. There's no transaction. There's no contract. It's easy. It's very easy. And that's unfortunate. Anyway, I don't know. The point of this video is just to say, if you are a creative, truly be creative. Don't rely on ChatGPT or whatever the hell a service you're using. Just, you don't need Claude. You don't need all of this stuff. You are capable and you are smart enough to figure it out on your own. And I will stand by that. Because I think that's true. I think it's so sad to sell yourself short. So short that you don't think you can compose 2 sentences. That you don't think you can compose a script. And I know it's easy. It's definitely easy to take the easy way out. Take the shorter route and just accept that the script will be kind of mediocre. And in return, you know, the algorithmic gods will let you live another day. Because you really do have to churn these things out. And AI will make it very easy to churn things out. But I don't know. There's a balance to be struck. There's a balance between what is quality and there's a balance between quality and quantity. There's a middle ground somewhere in there where everybody can be happy. Where you're getting enough content to be fed. All the piggies at the troughs. You're fed, but not enough to be unhappy with what's being produced.
Them lips won't let me go.